Welcome, my friends. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me on the mat today. Take a moment now to subscribe to our channel to ensure you know when we release a new Yoga Love practice. This practice is the first new release in our monthly Yoga with the Seasons calendar. This month's intention is nurture. Get your free copy of the calendar to link yourself more intimately with Mother Nature. In today's practice, Yoga to Release and Let Go, we will focus on releasing that which is no longer serving us so we can continue to have a clear focus on the intentions that connect us with our truth. Have 2 yoga blocks nearby to help meet your body where it's at, and I'll join you sitting hips to heels at the back of your mat. If you're not already, make your way towards the back of the mat and sit hips to heels. Sit up nice and tall, stacking your head over your heart and your heart over your pelvis. Those shoulders soften back and down. Now we are targeting 3 main areas today that we often store stress or tension: your neck, shoulders, and hips. Let's begin with a gentle neck opening. So interlace your fingers behind your low back and bring them to the right hip. Let's breathe and lengthen up, and on the exhale, lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Feel that length and opening on the left side of your neck. Just breathe here, my friends. On the exhales, actively let go, releasing thoughts of your day and just being here in this moment with your body, being present. On your next inhale, slowly lift up to center and switch your interlaced fingers to the opposite hip, nestling them in there. On your exhale, lower your left ear towards your left shoulder. Long, slow, deep inhales through your nose, sending your in-breath into the space of the stretch in your neck, further lengthening and opening it, creating space. Exhalations release and let go of any stagnant, stuck energy that does not serve you. On your next inhale, mindfully lift up to center, interlace fingers, return to center, and draw down towards the earth, lifting your heart, shoulder blades hugging into the midline. On your exhale, hinge forward at your hips, lowering your forehead to the earth or to a yoga block. Interlace fingers, circle up and overhead, tending to your shoulders. Let's keep space between shoulders and ears as you hold. Let's breathe in and lift just enough to soften your arms back, releasing interlaced fingers and allowing your arms to rest alongside your body, palms face up. Relax your muscles, my friend. We are gently stretching your hips, your ankles and thighs, releasing tension in your back and shoulders. With each breath you take, feel your body and your mind soften and relax, releasing stress and anxieties from your being, giving them over to Mother Earth. It can be hard to let go of situations, but you can learn to let go of what might transpire in your mind and in your heart as a result. So with your thoughts and your feelings of the situation, you can choose to let go of how you digest, how you process, how you react. This encourages you to notice how you are talking to yourself about the situation, or maybe how you talk to yourself about yourself. Observe how you are viewing the situation. Are you limiting yourself to only your perspective? Now, when we become aware of how we digest, process, or react, we can begin to let go of our own ego, our own bias, and start to transform how you feel, your emotions, your response to the situation. Allow the situation to become an opportunity to consciously choose an alternative way forward that is more compassionate, more understanding, more creative. This will allow you to stay more focused on your intentions as you are not spending time within your minds replaying the situations, contemplating situations, which takes a toll on our emotional well-being. Clear the space to allow you to follow your truth more easily. Let's keep loving on those shoulders. Let's extend one arm out long and then the other, grounding your palms. Round forward into tabletop. Ensure hips are aligned with your knees, and then walk your palms forward, lowering your heart center to the earth. Forehead grounds to the earth or maybe to a yoga block. And if you'd like to go deeper, and if it feels safe in your body, you can lift your chin to the mat. Puppy pose or melting heart pose. On your inhale, feel your rib cage expand front to back and side to side. Exhalation, yearn your armpits to the earth, your heart center to the earth. Moving into Sphinx Pose from here. Press into your palms to lift a little and shift yourself forward, then lowering to the mat. Slide palms forward to line elbows under your shoulders, forearms run parallel, heart lifting. Your hips grounded. Maybe rock your hips side to side, feeling yourself grounded and supported. Press down through your forearms and elbows to lift up through your shoulder girdle. Shoulder heads draw back. We'll breathe in. Exhale, take your gaze looking over the right shoulder. Breathe in to center. Exhalation, take your gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe in to center. Soften forward, slide palms back under your shoulders, and from here make your way to downward facing dog. Take 5 to 10 breaths here in down dog, taking intuitive, feel-good movement, connecting with what your body needs. Go ahead and find stillness. Getting into a deeper hip release, we'll step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. We'll hold this for 10 delicious breaths, so let's find a variation that feels good in your body to hold. So go ahead and soften your back knee to the mat. Option 1, right here with fingertips to the mat, lifting your heart. You can also bring fists to the mat to release any tension from your wrists, or you may even choose to place a yoga block under your palms. Option 2, fanning your right toes off of the mat and then rolling to the outside edge of that foot. Staying lifted or lowering to your forearms. Go ahead and find your body's variation, honoring where it's at. And then we'll just breathe here, sending your in-breath into any tightness or tension you may be feeling, and actively releasing that tension, that tightness, what does not serve you from your being released with your exhalations. 10 slow, steady, nourishing breaths here. Wherever you find yourself, bring your right foot parallel with the edge of the mat if it's not already. Tuck your back toes and press up, and we'll step your back foot to the outside of your other hand. Lifting your hips. Full deep breath in. Exhalation, release and let go. Go ahead and bring your heels in and toes to point out. And on your exhale, lower your hips down through center into your Yogic Squat. Bring palms to kiss, elbows to the inside of your legs, gently opening them a little wider. A yoga block can be placed onto your seat if you find this challenging, or if your heels pop up, you can place a blanket underneath your heels. Go ahead and just notice if your breath is short and shallow. If so, begin to extend your inhale and extend your exhale. Slowly begin to lift your hips back up. Bring feet parallel with the edge of the mat. And we'll step your left foot back, softening that knee to the mat, and heel toe your front foot to the opposite side of the mat. And then lower your right knee towards the right side for Pigeon Pose. Fingertips to the mat at your side. Go ahead and tuck your back toes and guide your left leg back. And then release that top of the foot to the mat. Glance back at that leg to ensure it's in one long line with your toes. And then weight is evenly distributed across your hip points. When you're ready, in your own time, slowly walk your palms forward, lowering to your forearms or extending your arms out long. 10 breaths here, my friend. Surrendering your body, your mind, and spirit in this pose, in this moment. Now draw your attention to your hips, noticing their placement. And keeping your hips just as they are, walk your palms to the right side of the mat, adding in a side body stretch. Just a few breaths here. Walk your palms back to center. And take one final moment here to release once more in your pigeon. And then walk your palms back to rise. Press into your palms to slowly slide your front knee back and take a few feel-good releasing hip circles. Moving intuitively, not worrying about what it looks like, just flowing with your body, with your breath. Find stillness. And take modified plank pose with knees to the mat or full plank pose, Slowly lower yourself all the way to the mat. Go ahead and soften your forehead to the earth. Take your arms back alongside your body. We're coming into Locust Pose, so you have two options with your hands. You can bring your arms palms face down or interlace them behind your low back. Go ahead and lengthen your lower back by gently pressing your pubic bone into the earth. On your exhale, navel draws back towards your spine. Engage your legs, and on the inhale, peel your head, chest, and arms off the mat, lifting your legs. Firm your shoulder blades into your back, broadening across your chest. Imagine someone holding your hands, gently pulling you back to come up a little higher. Staying here for 5 breaths. Breath remains calm and steady. On your exhale, with control, soften everything to the mat. We'll take that 2 more times. On your inhale, we'll lift up, shoulders away from your ears. Use those back muscles to lift your chest higher. Lengthen through the front side of your body, arms engaged. Your leg muscles lift your lower body up, active toes. On the exhalation, slowly soften forward. Full breath in. Exhalation out your mouth, let go. Last one. Peel your upper body off the mat, lifting your legs. Firm leg muscles. 5 breaths. On your next exhale, soften forward. Full breath in through your nose. Exhalation out your mouth, let go. We'll slide your palms back under your shoulders and make your way to downward facing dog. 5 to 10 breaths here in down dog. Taking a moment to notice how you're feeling, checking in. Find stillness, taking that sequence to the second side. We'll step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, moving into lizard pose. Now you may find that you can mirror the first side, but you may also find a different level of flexibility. Honor what this side needs. Soften your back knee to the mat and explore the different options. Option 1 is right here, foot parallel with the edge of the mat, lifting your heart. Option 2, fanning your toes off the mat, rolling to the outside edge of that foot. Staying lifted or lowering to your forearms. Find your body's variation, honoring where it's at. Once you have it, just breathe here, 10 slow, steady, nourishing breaths. Sending your in-breath into any tightness or tension you may be feeling. Actively releasing that tension, that tightness, what does not service your body, your being, releasing it with your exhalations. And wherever you find yourself, bring that foot parallel with the edge of the mat if it's not already. We'll tuck your back toes and press up and step your back foot to the outside of your other hand. Hips lift. Full breath in. Exhalation, release and let go. Bring your heels in and toes out. We're lowering into that yogic squat. So on your exhale, lower those hips down through center and lift your heart. Palms kiss, bringing your elbows to the inside of your legs. Good. Now just notice your breath. Is it short and shallow? And if so, begin to extend the inhale and extend the exhale as you lift your heart. We'll slowly begin to lift your hips back up. Bring feet parallel with the edge of the mat and step your right foot back. Soften that knee to the mat. Heel toe your front foot to the opposite side of the mat. And then we'll lower your knee to the left side for our Pigeon Pose. Bring fingertips to the mat at your side. We'll tuck your back toes to guide your right leg and hip back before you untuck your toes. Glance at that back leg to ensure it's in one long line. Feel the distribution of your weight across your hips, and if it's not already, go and evenly distribute it. And when you're ready, we'll slowly walk your palms forward, lowering to your forearms or extending your arms out long. Taking 10 breaths here, my friend. Surrendering your body, mind, and spirit in this pose into this moment. Maybe checking in and noticing if this side feels any different than that of the first. Draw your attention to your hips, keeping them just as they are. Walk your palms to the left side of the mat, adding in that side body stretch. And slowly walk your palms back to center. Take one final moment here to release once more into your Pigeon Pose. And then walk your palms back to rise. Press into your palms to slowly slide your front knee back. And then take a few feel-good hip circles. Just listening to your body, letting it guide you. Find stillness. Tuck your toes and lift your hips to down dog. We'll step one foot forward and then the other into your forward fold. Go and heel toe your feet a little wider than hip distance and clasp opposite elbows. Just allow your upper body to release and let go, feeling it weigh heavy, gravity taking hold and weighing you down. Feeling space being created between the bones of your vertebra. Now you may hold this in stillness or invite a slow sway side to side, whatever's calling to you. If you are looking for more grounding, you may find the sway side to side helps to elicit this sensation through the grounding of all four corners of your feet as you sway. If things were uncovered as we float, it may be calling to you for further releasing and letting go. Use your exhalation here to actively release thoughts, feelings, emotions, how you handle situations from your body by visualizing that they are pouring out of the crown of your head or off of your back, giving them over to Mother Earth to tend to and transform to new light, to new energy. Being mindful of what we spoke about earlier, of becoming aware of how we individually digest, process, or react to situations. Are we only seeing our own perspective? Can we begin to let go of our own ego, our own bias, opening ourselves up to others' perspective, and start there to transform how you feel, your emotions, your response to the situations. Allow the situation to become an opportunity to consciously choose an alternative way that is more compassionate, more understanding, more creative. Find stillness. Release fingertips towards the mat. Heel toe your feet in and slowly begin to lower your hips to your heels so your heels will lift up off the mat. Then lower your seat back to the mat with control. And in your own time, make your way to lying on your back. Extend your legs out long, arms at your side, letting them fall however feels comfortable with your body. Soft gaze forward or gently close your eyes. Let's breathe in through your nose. And on the exhale, invite your body to soften and relax. Breathe in. Exhalation, relaxing all your muscles, your body weighing heavy, giving weight over to Mother Earth. We'll take a few moments here in Shavasana to just breathe and be, taking a moment here to allow the nutrients of our practice to fully settle in and integrate into body, mind, and spirit. Begin to deepen your breath. Take any moves you would like to bring awareness back to your physical body. Bring one sole foot to the mat, then the other. We'll roll over to the right side. Take a full, deep breath in through your nose. And a long, slow, complete exhalation out your nose. With your eyes closed and attention remaining inward, make your way to a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms resting in your lap, face up, one cradling the other. Feel into the effects of your practice upon your entire being. With what you released and let go of, physically, mentally, and emotionally, do you arrive here in these final moments, feeling a little more ease, a little more present, a little more clear-minded, a little more connected with your truth? Breathe in, circling your fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Your palms kiss, and bring all that love and light down to your heart center. We'll breathe in to raise prayer to your third eye, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our thoughts of ourselves and thoughts of others. Hands lower to prayer at your mouth, setting an intention to stay present and mindful as we nourish our body. Hands lower to prayer at your heart, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our actions, acting in love and kindness. Sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Comment below and let me and others know how you felt after our practice. Don't forget to grab your copy of our yoga calendar before you step away. Please throw the video a thumbs up, and I would appreciate your token of support by subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much, my friend. I'll see you on the mat again soon. So much love from my heart to yours.